Hey everybody, it's me, the F-Bomb, downstairs in my studio, Backline EQ, and I'm here with LIL Pit from Ashtabula, Ohio, the small city on the lake. And LIL Pit's here to talk about his phenomenal steps that he's been taking to enter the rap scene, and he's just come back from a big Atlanta, Georgia competition, and he's going to talk about that and some of the other things that he's done in the last short 12 months. This is just incredible to me. So welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Let's go. Let's start about this Atlanta trip.
So I was in a competition in Cleveland, and it was called One Way to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
I placed top 5. I did not get to win at Cleveland to go to Vegas, but I placed in the top 5.
Okay.
So they gave me a free slot in the Atlanta competition.
All right.
And I went down there, and I was the judge's favorite. They picked two winners. They called my name and somebody else. I took second place, but the judges said that I was their favorite artist, so they're flying me out to Vegas anyways.
All right.
So I think that's pretty dope. Shout out to Andrew. Shout out to One Way to Vegas.
That's really wonderful. So when you go to Vegas, and that's in October, is that right?
Yep.
Okay. How many other people will you be competing against?
I have no idea, because this is something that's been around the whole United States. So
okay. So this could be massive then.
Different places.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know it's going to be a pool party performance. They're doing some filming and everything. It's going to be like a 4 or 5 day.
Have you ever been to Vegas?
Once.
Yeah.
Just to pass through. That's
yeah.
it.
Right.
I didn't get to stop or gamble or anything.
It's pretty fun. I think you're gonna like it. You know, in October it's got great weather, so you'll be able to enjoy really good weather as
not
well.
Too hot.
And it's gonna be probably a big party while you're there too. So, but
cheers.
Yeah. So I want to just reiterate these 12 months. You said you've been writing for about 20 years now, and what I got from the little bit I saw on the internet was and in your music, I can tell you are writing from things that you have experienced. No doubt about it. You're not writing fantasy shit.
So when I first started writing, it was through just ventilating. Like I was good with poetry and writing words. When I started putting the ventilation into it and constantly writing, somebody put a beat to it and said, you can rap and everything. And so I tried it out for a little bit and became addicted to it. I could not stop rapping or rhyming, anything. Anytime I heard a word, I could think so many different things that rhyme with it. So I was like, all right, the addiction became a passion and love. And after 20 years, I was like, you know what? Why am I doing this if I'm not doing it? And somebody told me that I wasn't making any noise in the music industry. So that was the green light for me to just, okay, that's it. I'm going out here.
Yeah.
January last year, I wrote on Facebook that I'm going to do something with my music. And then February, somebody hit me up, asked me to perform in Ashtabula. And then I went to Cleveland. I've been to New York City, Atlanta. I'm scheduled to go to Erie, PA. Going to Las Vegas.
Things are taking off for you.
I'm having fun.
This has got to be a whirlwind for you, I imagine.
It's fun. It is a lot to try to grasp at once with so many overwhelming things happening. I have no manager. I have no PR, nobody doing my content. I'm doing everything by myself, right? Shout out to my homie Dealers, who records music for me, and shout out to Top of the World Studios. That's my guy. But other than that, I do everything on my own. So it's hard to try to be in 50 places at once.
Yeah. I think it helps you appreciate, though, a lot more the work that goes into. If you were somebody that was trying to manage an artist, there's a lot that goes into that, just in managing that artist to get them exposure and things like that. And it's different, but the same. When I played in a band, I did it all. I promoted, I booked, I was the director of the music. I did it all. But I had a team. I still had a team, which was the band that I could lean on if I needed to. And you don't necessarily have that. No. And it's a learning curve too. There is a learning curve. I mean, obviously the digital age is here. It does help, but I'm sure that there's, quote, doors to knock on that probably don't always open for you either.
Sometimes you just have to kick the door down instead of knock and just say, here I am.
Yeah, yeah. So let's go back just a little bit. Tell me about where you performed in Ashtabula, because it's a small, if those of you that don't know, it's a very small
Ashtabula
city.
County, I performed in County
Okay.
at Chico's. I also performed at the last day that Days Inn was open and everything.
Okay.
Yep. Once I got wind of somebody going out to Cleveland and everything, and they told me I wouldn't be embraced if I went out to Cleveland.
Why?
Because I wasn't hood enough.
Oh.
I'm like, what?
Okay, well,
whatever that meant.
That's a good lead in. I mean, but go ahead.
Again, that fueled me to
Yeah.
go out to Cleveland. So I was watching on somebody's post that just came back from Cleveland who tagged Dre Day forever in the comments or in his post. So I clicked on him. He's a promoter out of Cleveland in Akron. I clicked on him and told him I wanted to come out to Cleveland and do a show and stuff. A couple weeks passed by and then I started doing them. I haven't put my foot off the gas yet.
Have you become hood enough?
I'm the only white person in there doing what I do. I don't know why. Where are all the white rappers at?
Yeah. There has to be more.
No, but I don't look at it black or white ever. I don't look at it rich or poor. I don't look at it hood or good. I mean, to me, being hood is just coming from a struggle and overcoming it.
Right. I agree.
And not in the normal way that people would.
Right.
You know, but you're still getting over it.
Sure.
And there's a lot more family when it comes to being around in the hood.
Yeah.
And even being with your own family.
Do you feel as though you're being embraced? Is it a slow process, or have you?
It was quick.
Walls?
My first show in Cleveland, I was on my way out, and somebody, Jock the Don, he's an artist from Cleveland. He was on Instagram Live, and he said, "This is LIL Pit right here," and everything. And it's like, I seen what the love was in Cleveland, so I was like, all right, let me go back out here and do this again. And the second time I performed was with Miss Duchess and her live band. It was a live band.
Okay.
And that was crazy to hear my music being played on a live band and performing.
Yeah.
Yeah. At this time, it was like maybe my 5th show altogether.
Yeah.
So I haven't felt any experience like that yet. Having a live band.
It's great. It is great. There is nothing quite like it. But generally speaking, when you go out, you're taking your pre-recordings with you. Yes?
Yes.
All right. I got to be honest. I've never been to any sort of battles before or anything like that.
Yeah.
So I don't know how that operates.
Here's a tip. Actually, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yeah. They're from Cleveland, right?
They used to just sit there and play their CD. And not worry about not having their vocals in there because they spit so fast that they have to have. So me, if I was to go do it, it's hard. There's like maybe 2 songs that I have to have my vocals on.
Is that right?
Because
so you can catch a breath, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then there's just from listening, believe it or not, this old white chick likes all kinds of stuff. Okay. Mm-hmm. I will listen, and my daughters, they're the ones that kind of like throw it at me, and I listen to it, I'll be upstairs, I'll shake it still. And I am impressed by the way the words are cadenced and separated. You may not talk it that way, but when you do it, when you rap it, it's dropped in such a manner. It's impressive how the words are used.
When most people listen to a beat, they listen to it and they hear that 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Me, I hear 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you can break it down and find out that there's 2 snares in the one bar, you can rhyme on both of those snares.
All right.
I've written for 20 years, so I have a habit now. It's like things accidentally rhyme like that.
Sure.
And I just go like, as like a phrase, and then I say another phrase and it sounds like that. I'm like, okay, that works. So but yeah, I broke it down instead of the 1, 2, 3, 4 and then rhyming. I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, boom, boom.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I imagine when you started writing, though, did you didn't write with the intention of rapping, did you, or were you writing to just release emotional?
I was just writing to ventilate.
Yeah.
That's it. And I think that helps me a lot, especially. It can help me and it can be bad because at the same time, I don't do this for attention. So sometimes I might not care if I'm at work and my hair's a mess.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Right.
I didn't get out here until after writing for 20 years because of that fact.
Yeah.
But it's helped me in a great deal with my mentality and going through certain situations, and I've always been able to just turn to music, and I've created some great songs just out of pain.
I sat with my coffee again this morning and listened to some of your stuff, and really there's actually some songs that actually resonate with me because I mean we've all gone through our own shit, you know. You just had a way of putting it down that is relatable and understandable. So it doesn't matter what generation you're in. Shit is shit.
And that's what I like. It don't matter if you listen to country, rock, rap, jazz, whatever. You're still going to like my stuff.
Yeah. It's relatable.
It's really relatable.
It really is.
Who you are.
Yeah. So let's go back to, there's a phrase that you use. I do it for, I'm not about the fame, but the culture. Is that right?
It's not about,
for the culture, not the fame.
For the culture, not the fame.
Yeah.
Again, that goes back to, I did this out of ventilation, so I'm not out here trying to be someone famous or anything.
Yeah.
And the stuff that I do when I have people calling me on my phone and telling me, you made this song, I just came across your music, I appreciate you. Or I have people telling me that your music inspires me to make more music or this, that, and the other. And it's like, I've performed at Cleveland State University and stuff, and part in the African American department and everything. So to me, it is a part of being with this culture that embraced me.
Yeah.
I embraced it through the sport of it, playing ventilation and stuff. But to have people actually embrace me, not because of, like I said, I'm skilled at what I'm doing, but because of what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's bigger than just music.
Yeah, it must
be.
I
will always be for the culture, not the fame, because you can easily be a sellout.
Sure.
Up and down.
Sure.
Me, my stuff's gonna last forever.
I have to say, with the way, when you just said you performed at Cleveland State, I mean, when you said you'd only been doing this for 12 months, I'm thinking, wow, I wonder, you know, this competition that just came, wonder what ditches, so to speak. But you seem to like just level up. Am I right? I mean, it just seemed like it went boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, and
that's a testament to your talent.
Yeah, it's been a fun ride. I've done over 123, 24 shows.
My God.
And I started with Dre Day and Andrew Lloyd with We Lit Forever in Cleveland. I just go, like sometimes I'll go and do competitions. Sometimes I'll go and just pop in just for the fun of it, or just because of the fans that are there. But this year I've been focusing on doing features and trying to step outside of Ohio.
Okay, all right. Now, speaking of Ohio, I read that you were born, or actually in one of your songs, you said you were born in Atlanta, but you are raised in Ohio.
Yep.
So tell me a little bit about that. What brought you up to Northern Ohio?
My dad was a drug addict, and my mom, child support came over and everything, and they was living in Atlanta, Georgia. Child support said they're going to take the kids if my mom didn't get out of the situation or whatever. So my mom moved back up to Ohio with me and my brother.
So that's what brought you up here then?
Yep.
Is your family still up here?
My family from Ohio, yes. My brother just moved back down to Georgia last year in Atlanta. I actually saw him on that trip, yes.
Yeah.
I do plan on going back in August, like the end of August. Just not performing or anything, but just to take a vacation.
Take a visit. Yeah. Yeah.
Because even though it was Atlanta, I was still there to do a
Boom,
job.
boom, thumping. Yeah.
Yeah, I was still there to do a job.
Yeah. So when we were communicating to have you come down or meet or whatever, you had mentioned that you have a daughter. So I want to know, how do you balance being a full-time employed person, having a daughter, and doing all that you do?
So last year, I was married, and she left me 2 days before Christmas. And so when I first started this career, I had a little bit of help, right? I do have a good team that will babysit anytime. They definitely know that this is important to me and stuff now. But yeah, I was just explaining it to my daughter this morning. Like, I have to go out and perform, and as much as I just want to come home and relax, and sometimes being LIL Pit does get stressful. And
sure,
there might be a percentage of me that's like, maybe we should just put it all away. But then I'm like, I know doing this, I'm gonna put my mom in a house, put my daughter where she needs to be, put my kids where they need to be. I'm gonna help out the team that I am building. It's gonna help them out and stuff. So I'm trying to use me as a train to get to that point.
It's a lot of responsibility. It is a lot of responsibility. You know, just being a parent alone.
My daughter, she has no mom, so it is just me and her. And she wants to be a veterinarian. I told her, you got to learn from dad to be very disciplined. Even when you don't want to, you got to get up and go do this.
That's right.
So yeah, and she's definitely my biggest fan.
I'm sure she is. She is. I know, just coming up, the daughter that you met here, you know, she was little when I was in my first band, and there were times she went to rehearsals with us and outdoor gigs, things that she could go to, just because I hated always having to send her to a sitter's house, you know, or things like that. And then our younger daughter, well, we just threw her in the band so she could do that with us. But when you have to balance all of that, that stress can be a lot. But your outlet is your music.
Sometimes my grass don't get mowed.
You know what?
The laundry stays clean in the basket.
Everybody's like that, right? Though, you know? Those pictures that we see on the magazines really don't exist. No. I convinced myself of that finally after, 40 some odd years. So I've been really comfortable with myself after a while. But I have to say that's pretty impressive that you are as disciplined as you are and still pushing through. Because I'm, like you said, there's probably days where you just want to put your feet up and just relax.
Especially as an artist, divorce can kill you.
Yeah.
Can kill your career.
Yeah.
And I decided to not let it affect me where it was going to stop me. I'm going to be sitting there not eating, depressed, moping around or whatever. And I just put my foot on the gas a little harder. When I did get divorced, I didn't have no license, no job, no car. It was just me and Ari right in the house. And so I had to instantly get everything together.
Yeah.
Now I can easily rent a car and drive to a different state if I want. But you'd be surprised what you can go through. And
be surprised what you can do when you really want something, And that's clear. You really want something.
This just adds to my character. That's it. That's all I look at it as.
And everything that you're doing as a part of your performing probably just helps to build upon those things that you want to write about.
I've been a fighter my whole entire life, and I feel like I draw from that pain. And if I don't have that pain, what am I going to draw from?
Yeah.
So I just look at it like it's part of my story. It's going to be another new song or something. This is what's supposed to happen anyways.
Yeah. So what led you into this genre? Was this something that you just always liked, or was it because of your talent with putting words together? I love rock music more than anything else, but at least
I can write to anything. I can write a rock song or heavy metal screaming. I can write anything, right? I'm musically inclined as a gift, not as a talent. I was never taught how to read music or anything. I don't know how to count. I didn't know how to count bars. I do now.
Yeah.
All right. I would just know, okay, this is when the hook is, this is when the verse comes. But yeah, I just fell into a passion.
I was gonna
for
say,
it.
was there something that drew you to
I
it?
just fell into the
Yeah.
passion for. I mean, I've always been a part of the hip hop, listened to
Okay.
it and everything.
All
so
right.
I can't sing, so I don't do pop or country or anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And hip hop is a lot of just ventilation. A lot
Is
of
that how you
getting it
classify yourself? More hip hop? Is that right?
Yep.
Okay.
a lot
Because
of,
there's genres. Apparently, I'm not aware of what they are, but
So there's rap and hip hop's the same thing. I think there's a difference between a hip hop artist and a rapper though.
okay. Tell me about that.
A rapper is somebody that can just put words together, but a hip hop artist actually has structure. There's meaning to the song.
Okay.
Okay, it's art.
Give me an example of a hip hop artist that you might be referring to. Who would that be? Well, let me ask you this: Is Dr. Dre a hip hop or a rap guy?
Hip hop.
Okay.
I mean, you can't make it as a rapper.
All right. Explain
Unless you
that.
can't make it as a rapper, because if you're just a rapper and you're not an artist, you're only gonna get one hit wonder.
Okay.
Get so far and that'll be it. You might get satisfied.
All right.
You might be like, all right, I got 50,000 views. I'm good. Yay.
Okay. Okay.
An artist is always performing, always creating.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Always perfecting.
Got passion into it.
Gotcha. All right. I'm learning something. I don't know everything, and I'm willing to admit that. So, as much as I love all different genres of music, there's a lot to be. There's a lot to learn. You know, especially about the things that are up and coming, or people that are up and coming, and what they do and how they do it. So, let me see. If you weren't doing this, what would you be doing? If you could still be in music, so it's not an exclusive question.
I don't know, because even now, like, I don't care to have the camera in my face. I don't care making the content. I love writing.
Yeah.
It's just what I do. I love writing. I guess if I wasn't doing that, I would probably make beats.
Yeah.
It'd be another way of writing.
Sure. That's like a whole different I don't want to say subgenre, but there are people that exclusively make beats. Am I right? Yeah.
Right.
And so they make them and then they offer them to people. Is that how that works?
They sell them on online stores and stuff. So I never got into making beats because I did not want that to become a focus.
Okay. You don't want to corner yourself, right?
I just wanted to write. That's it.
Yeah.
And focus on that. And killing the beats, but not having to make the beat.
Yeah. Yeah. So you talked a bit about some of the people that you've worked with, and anybody else notable that you've worked with that the fans may know about?
MD and Jado. I haven't worked with him yet, but shout out to him. Shout out to Jock Don. All right. If you guys are in Cleveland, you gotta look them up. They make bangers. So, free my homie Lil Banks. But Filthy Rich. All right. Filthy Rich is a song that I made with Ron Doberman, D Illis, and Urban Denzel. Okay. We actually are in the mix of making another song here soon.
Yeah.
I've worked with just a new artist. He hit me up. I don't want to say his name wrong. I think it's the Cleveland. But we made a song called I'm From 216.
I heard that. Yeah.
Yep.
I heard that.
So he hit me up and asked me to be on this song, and I was like, all right.
So it's a little homage to the North Coast, right?
Yep. I've worked with DC and Company Radio. I've done intros for them and stuff. I've been on 95.9 FM and 107.9 FM. What else have I worked with?
Any notable producers or anything like that?
D Illis, who was on Filthy Rich, he actually produced Filthy Rich. He produced my song called My Shadow.
Okay.
So he did that. Top of the World Studios, Josh Monis. That's my main person I go to. So
yeah.
DJ Jack the Ripper. If
Yeah.
anybody needs to get a hold of my music, they can contact him. And
Okay.
he has all of it.
But all of your music is available online for people to check out, right? I mean,
Yep,
you're on all the streaming
It's on
platforms.
Spotify, everything, Pandora, Apple Music.
Yeah. And you've got enough to keep, to roll down the road
So,
with.
last 2 months ago, I was getting played 100 times on Spotify.
No
Now I'm doing like 225 on Spotify. So it's always
That's amazing.
good to see it just keep going. It hasn't plateaued or anything. It just keeps going up.
I think the beautiful thing is and I speak about this quite a bit when it comes to like live band performance. We may not see some of the younger people standing out in the audience. It does happen, but because of the nature of society going to digital platforms, they can watch things online as though somebody may be watching you right now. So my point is these younger people, they sit, they watch, they might be on that thing for hours and hours a day. Whereas, when you're performing, you might only be up there for an hour, let's just say,
Right.
This just keeps spinning and spinning. And not only that, as you're on I'll just say Apple Music. It'll ask you if you want to share what you're listening with your friends. So so much easier for people to get fed your music.
Yes.
In a split second. I mean, that makes it.
I like seeing the Shazam counts because that means somebody was listening to my music and was like, wait, who's this? What song is this?
Yeah. I think it's great. I think that it makes it easier for the artists, it probably brings costs down to some degree because you're not pressing CDs and things like that, and just the idea that you could do this on your own. You don't need to have somebody dictating to you how it's going to be done. That's the beauty.
Record labels, they're just looking for how many followers you got, how many views you're getting. They're not looking for talent. They're just trying to see if they can monetize you.
Yeah.
And when I say like for the culture, not the fame, I'm trying to stay away from that. I've already passed up a couple big record deals, where it just didn't seem fit. Like,
it doesn't work for you, right?
It didn't seem fit at all. They wanted to control my image or this, that, and the other. And it's like, this is not what I'm here for.
Yeah. But it seems like the way things are going for you, the fame is going to find you. How are you going to handle that when it happens? I mean, that has to be something
I might not come back from Vegas.
I wouldn't blame you. I wouldn't blame you. I mean, it may be the thing that takes you to the next several levels, right? I mean, that can happen.
They say all you need is just one good song.
One good song.
And you can make millions off of that one song.
My old guitar player used to tell me that. Make $1 million song. And he wasn't kidding. And it can happen to you too, But that fame, with that is going to come, that. And there would probably be a challenge because you are not looking at it from a fame standpoint. You are looking at it from just doing what you love to do. And hopefully you'll be able to find that balance, the way to do that, keeping your daughter grounded, you keeping grounded, and but at the long run, like you say, it would put your mom in a home, it would make sure your daughter had an education and things like that. So to certainly never turn your back on the opportunities, right? So long as they align with your beliefs.
Right.
They have to align with your beliefs.
I haven't came across a point yet since I've started this journey where I'm like, maybe I'm not good. Maybe I shouldn't do this.
You haven't come? You said you have not?
No, I mean, I've had the thought like, with stress, maybe I should just close the stress out for a little bit. But I haven't had the thought where I was like, you know what, I'm not good at this. Since I've started my first show to even now, my performance has only gotten better. The way the crowd reacts and everything. It's only gotten better.
Mm-hmm.
But even in the beginning, they thought it was dope.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
but you don't seem arrogant, though. I have to be honest with you. You seem pretty...
I try not to be arrogant.
Well,
I
you can
try to
always
stay
get
humble.
knocked down a peg. I mean, there's always that. You've met people like that, I'm sure.
I am LIL Pit, though.
Yeah.
So at some point, I am gonna.
Is there a persona that
I am gonna have that dog in me?
Okay.
And I just walk around with my chest out.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I think though. I know, and I'm sure that many of my musician friends can attest to this. There's a difference between being an egomaniac and utilizing your ego. You have to have an ego to go on stage because you have to be willing to set your nerves aside and present yourself in a manner that lets people know that you know what you're doing, you know?
Right.
You know the difference between somebody who does not know what they're doing. It's immediate.
So people would come up and think that I was a seasoned performer and stuff, right? And even my friends would come up and tell me, and other artists, like, you don't have to go walk up to people and shake the hand no more. You're the guy that sits there and gets their hand shake. Everybody's coming up to you and this, that, and the other. It took a little bit for me to grasp that. 'Cause I wasn't used to it. But then I started noticing it when I'm talking and somebody's just coming up, interrupting. Hey, can I get a picture with you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay. And then boom, hey, I can't even have a conversation with anyone. It's like, hold on.
So now it's time to start, maybe selling those little VIP packages or whatever,
right.
picture packages. Right. You're at that point because I think a lot of times people don't realize that when you step off stage, at least for me, I had to have a few minutes. I needed a few minutes just to catch a breath, get a drink of water, reset myself. Because when you get the flow going and things are really cooking nice, it takes a minute to come down off of that, at least for me. And male energy is different than female energy, but that's how it was for me. Usually my husband would be the first one to get connected to, and I didn't mind that because it gave me a moment.
Right.
So I don't know if it's like that for you or not, but sometimes I just wish people understood that. Let the person have a moment. It's all they need is a moment. Sometimes you just got to use the bathroom. Sometimes it's just a matter of having that minute to go to the restroom, but at the same time, you don't want to come off as somebody that's unapproachable either.
Right. I don't mind people coming up. It just took a lot to get used to at first.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I wasn't used to it.
Maybe was there a part of you
that
thought you didn't deserve it? Or was it just, wow, this is really happening to me?
I think the biggest part is, I doubted myself for so long.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I just kept listening to myself, and it's like, why am I making music like this if I'm not doing anything with it?
Yeah, yeah. I think it's normal, though, for sometimes to have a little doubt thrown in. I do. I think can it be better? Can I do this a little bit better? And of course, sometimes you can ruin a really great thing by overdoing it, but I think it's normal for people to...
When someone doubted me, that's when I started kicking everything in the gear. I was like, okay. Yeah. I wasn't just doubting myself.
Yeah.
It became a competition.
Sure.
It's like, okay.
I understand that. I really do.
And since I've been performing, I haven't seen none of my competition here come out to Cleveland or do the things I've done or anything.
So what you mean is they haven't supported you? Is that what you're saying?
No. Yeah. No,
Even though it's a community, right? I mean... But let me ask you, okay, so let's go to the community aspect of it. Do you feel as though this community is kind of exclusive or more competitive?
I would say this community, I'd say birds, feathers flock together, right?
Okay.
So if you're not trying to get out and do something with yourself, you're gonna find that group and you guys are just gonna be stuck here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think this community is real big in support. Especially like I said, if it's not just outside of your group,
Yeah.
I don't think really there's a hip hop scene here. You know what I mean,
Right. Yeah.
What, Nave got closed?
Oh, did it actually? Oh, okay. I wondered if that was actually still kicking around.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. I mean,
So,
that's a shame.
Even in Ashtabula, there's nowhere to
There's not.
perform except inside bar at Chico's.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nobody comes out here. There's, well, I think we might have 2 or 3 DJs that are in the county.
Yeah. It's for such a big county. It's a shame that there's not a little more happening here. It's interesting. You go just east a little bit, and it starts.
But it's
to
just
open
like in every city, nobody wants to help anybody.
Yeah, I think it's
everybody. So, and I see this even going to Cleveland or going to Akron. Oh, I'm the best rapper in my city, and then they stay stuck in their city because they're trying to stay being the best in their city.
They want to be the king in that city, right?
Not knowing they can go somewhere else and have that feeling.
Yeah, yeah. Or maybe they're afraid if they go to another city, then they'll be the little fish in a big pond, and they don't want to feel that way again, right? I mean, there's that. There are people that are afraid of failure.
I think when it comes to performing and stuff and entertainment, people love to see out-of-staters.
Yeah.
People that they're not used to.
Yeah.
So, right off rip, they're gonna give you some level of respect. Being your new first time in a different state and everything.
Stepping out of your comfort zone. Yeah.
Now, if you come in there with your head down, then they're not gonna give you that confidence.
Sure.
You have to have that confidence, otherwise they're gonna feed right into your energy.
Yep. They're gonna wipe their feet on you. Yeah. There are people that just don't want, they will talk about succeeding, but when it comes down to it, there's a fear. They don't want to. They don't want to look bad. Everything is a learning experience. You're gonna tumble once in a while. You're gonna fumble, and that's when you have to pick yourself up and say, okay, and start over and brush myself off. It's when you stay on the ground and wallow in the mud with the rest of them, because there are people that do not. If you say somebody else is good, that person you're talking to may think that you're saying they're bad or they're not as good. I mean, and maybe that's where this attitude of non-support comes from. If I say Lil Pit's good, well then I'm saying I'm no good, or I'm not good enough, and that's a shame. But that is reality. That is reality, and you're in a whole different genre too.
So the hate don't get to me no more.
Yeah.
Because there's nobody in my level that is hating on me.
Yeah.
The people that are hating on me are still at step 1 where I was.
Yeah.
12 months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've known people that, like, a lot of these artists got 35,000 views in 5 years on YouTube. Got 50,000 views in 12 months.
That's incredible. Do you think it's because you're the white guy in the rap world?
I think it has a lot to do with me going out and just performing everywhere, wherever.
Yeah.
And actually taking this serious and promoting myself.
Yeah. How do you find yourself promoting yourself? Is it all through social media? Is that pretty much exclusive?
You can go to my website, LilPit.com, and then it can bring all the YouTube and TikTok and all that stuff links up. I promote a lot. I got like 50,000 viewers a month on Facebook. I promote a lot on Instagram. You'll see a lot of my shows and stuff, because that's where I make a lot of my connections. Yeah.
Instagram does seem to be. I'm trying to get that hang of that format. I'm learning. That's where my kids come in.
Follow her, y'all.
Yeah, and this channel is for you. And as you notice, this isn't just about rock and roll bands. This is about all of us that are in it. Doesn't matter. You could be an accordion player. I don't care. If you're an accordion player that's got real talent, I will talk to you, because musicians have a different kind of heart. They got a different spirit, in my opinion. Boldness that comes from the love of music, the passion for writing, like you say, so it's for all of you out there. But so tonight you're performing At where? Can you please?
Exotic Cuisine.
What is this place like? I mean, it sounds like a restaurant.
It is.
Okay. Okay.
And it's got a dance floor.
All right. And where is that at?
It's on Lorraine Avenue.
Okay.
In Cleveland, Ohio. It's the first place I've ever performed at.
No kidding.
In Cleveland.
So you are you're a staple there then, right?
Yeah. When I go to Exotic Cuisine, I get in for free.
Yeah. you got the velvet rope opening for you.
But I've brought in a lot of artists and a lot of attention to the place, so anytime I go, it's always a fun time.
Yeah. The nights are long though, right? When you're driving back home.
It is. I start getting tired as soon as I hit like Chardon.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, only 21 minutes. I'll get home.
Yeah, that's rough, especially in the middle of winter, man. That can be tough,
I feel like I was made for this though. I wake up and I go and right to work, take care of my daughter, do these shows.
Yeah.
I don't get exhausted over it, so
because you love it. When you love something, it does make a difference, right? I mean, it's different than punching a clock, right? Way different. So when you're recording, are you recording at home or do you go to?
So I record at my house first, and then I listen to the song until I get it memorized. Then I'll buy the beat, and then I'll go to Top World Studios.
Oh, okay.
And then when I'm in there, I already know how the song is, I don't have to read it or say,
sure.
Oh, hold on.
You're not rehearsing it.
I already know, and I go in there and I drop it real fast.
Yeah. Where's Top of the World Studios at?
Parma Heights.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Josh Monis is a native of Ashtabula, Ohio. His mom used to be retired from the library.
Okay.
So
I know that last name.
Yep. He started his little studio in the house on Lake Avenue, and then now he actually records Crazy Bone and a whole bunch of big name guys.
That's cool. That's cool.
He's living his dream.
Yeah. So you go out there prepared, ready to roll, because studio time isn't cheap, right? So you go out there ready to roll and hit it.
If you do mention my name and hit up Josh Monis, it'll be $35 an hour, and that's the cheapest you can get.
So it's almost like code LIL Pit if you want to do that, right?
Yep.
To get yourself
Top of the World Studios, mention my name. It's $35 an hour. You got to book 2 hours at least, but you can't beat that price.
No, not at all. I can't even imagine that. But like I say, if you mention LIL Pit and you want to put down some tunes, some lyrics, some beats, listen to me trying to be all cool instead, trying to listen to what you say so I can mimic that and be relevant. No, I think that you are on your way. You have been on your way, and there's no way but up for you. You have that great mentality. You have a great attitude about the music, the culture, yourself. You are confident without being a maniac about it, and that speaks volumes to me. You're not arrogant. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't sure how you were going to be. I mean, you actually, just so the audience knows, my daughter actually cut his hair. That's how I knew who he was.
Yeah, great clips.
Yeah, and so that's how I knew who he was. And so because there's usually a bravado that goes with the culture, know, I thought, oh boy, this one's going to be young and he's going to be arrogant and stuff. I'm going to have to get my bristles up. But you're not like that. You're not like that at all. You're really humble, and I think that that's admirable. And I hope that that doesn't change for you, because I think that that's the way you are. You should stay that way.
Right.
Don't change. Don't change to try and fit into something that you're not.
No, and that goes with the saying, for the culture, not the fame. I won't ever try to fit in.
Yeah. What do you see for yourself in a year? If things all go the way you want them to go.
I have no idea, because I didn't see any of this. And when I started performing last February, I didn't plan on being anything like this.
That's interesting because, there are people that'll use a vision board or imagery or things like that to kind of lead themselves to their next landing post, if you will. So that's interesting that you kind of flying by the seat of your pants then, I've always done more of an imagery thing. This program here was something I kind of yacked about for a little while.
I knew after doing 100 and something shows in like Cleveland and Akron and Youngstown, I was like, all right, so this year I dropped, I think, 12 songs last year. And it's a lot being 12 singles being a brand new person.
Sure.
And I was like, all right, I don't want to focus on writing a new song right now. I want to do some features with people, and I want to get out of state and get the songs that I do have pushed further.
Sure.
And I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in Vegas.
Yeah.
They're doing residency deals. They're signing artists out in Vegas, and
but you're ready for it, right? I mean,
I'm ready.
Are you preparing yourself for the possible? You're preparing for it. Good. So you won't be surprised if they say, "Let's move your shit. Let's go."
I'm pretty confident in myself, and from what I've been around all these different artists, I can just tell them different.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the best of it. I'm gonna have fun in Vegas and do whatever they need.
Yeah. Now I'm interested because you mentioned Cleveland, Akron, Youngstown. Tell me, can you spot differences? Do you recognize differences in regions? I'm just curious about that. I had when I was playing out, so. Like acceptance or vibes or whatever.
Me, no. Because when I'm going into these cities, it's in the hip-hop community, right? And I think we're all locked in this community, especially even being a state. Like you might have, I haven't heard any, like, oh, Columbus is better than Cleveland or anything like that.
Okay.
The only thing I see is that the same problem in every city is where people don't like each other.
Yeah.
That's other than that, I'm also Akron, Columbus. I'm also the only white person.
Yeah.
No matter what city I'm going to, and but everybody embraces me and my music and the pain I do. So
yeah, I admire the fact that you're in a genre that's not necessarily white dominated, and like you say, kind of not the most supportive of everybody. Everybody's not as supportive because it's competitive. You're sticking to it, and you are getting accepted still at the same time. And I think that tells me that within that genre, there are people that are like, there's talent. Doesn't matter where it comes from, it's talent.
I want people to look at me and be like, okay, I can do this.
Right.
If he's doing this, I can do this.
Absolutely.
Because I'm doing this without a team or anything. I just did
a lot of work.
I'm doing it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
But the sweat equity, that's pays off in droves. These success is sweeter.
I'm spending a lot of money and I've made a lot less, but
yeah,
it'll all come out.
It will. I want to say thank you for coming down here and hanging out with me. Is there anything that you would like to tell your fans to remind them about? Go to your website, go to a show.
Make sure you're following me on all platforms. Go to LilPit.com and it'll be real easy to go to my Instagram, YouTube, all that stuff.
Now this reminds me. Now when you go to Vegas, or is there any competitions leading up to Vegas? Did you mention that?
I think there's a competition in Vegas, but I'm not sure.
But I mean, like up to that point, do you have any other like competing things coming up?
So I'm special guest at a competition tonight.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm competing, but.
So let me ask you this though: are any of these live streamed so people can just tune in and check you out? Like myself, I'm not driving that far at that time of night. It's just not.
It depends on if somebody's got their phone out.
Oh, all right.
And putting it on.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of times it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it almost seems like you're going to need somebody at your side maybe to help.
It'd be nice.
Yeah. Help, just kind of keep things rolling for you like that, So,
Yep.
yeah.
Maybe get money and buy a robot. One of those Tesla robots. Take a picture of me now.
Well, maybe the Vegas competition will be blasted online for us to watch and support, and be there for you.
I'm in a cipher sponsored by Red Bull.
Yeah, what's a cipher?
So we are on a beat. 5 different artists are on the same beat.
Okay.
And we all are writing 16 bars. On one topic, it's called "Who's Hotter Than Me?" So we're all writing about who's hotter than me.
Oh, okay.
And but for the fact that it's sponsored by Red Bull and everything, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
Nobody's doing what I'm doing.
No, but you're doing it and you're happy. Yeah, I can tell. Even though, he's got the glasses on and he's got his, his hoodie on and he looks like he's ready to go out and throw down some beats. You can sense your happiness. You can sense that you are a very...
If you're not having fun doing what you're doing, then you can't do it.
Yeah, then it's
you
called
will
work.
never be able to do it right.
Yeah. I want to thank you. I just think that it's amazing that the short span of time that you've been...
There's times where you want to go and you're like, oh, I traveled all the way to New York to perform. And I didn't see most of the city. I didn't, know? So it's like, there's sometimes, but you've got to just discipline and know when to take that break.
Yeah, for sure. I think that, in fact, I remember listening to Paul Stanley of Kiss. He's like, I've been to so many cities, but I can't tell you anything about them.
Right.
Because if you just fly through them, you just do what you got to do. But once you get to a certain status in life, you can say, you know what? I'm going back to that city. I'm going to go enjoy it,
Like I said, I'm going back to Atlanta in August because I was there. It was on business. Now I'm ready to relax.
Yeah, I don't blame you. Well, once again, thank you so much for coming on. Everybody, this is LIL Pit. Go to his website, go to his Facebook and Instagram and all the others. Go to Spotify, all of the streaming platforms. Take a listen to him and support Ohio artists and musicians. Give him a like, give him a share, give him a listen. This is the F-Bomb, and I'll see you at the next gig. This is the F-Bomb, reminding you that you're never too old for rock and roll. So don't stop rocking, keep on rolling, and join me at the next gig here on Backline EQ.